We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Ben Revere is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning 1-0. And Harold, this Angels ball club entering play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Eddie. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Popped high in the air. Escobar is there for it. 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Byron Buxton. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. First offering on its way. Brian Dozier is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And here's a ball hit in the air. Polanco ranging into the outfield, and that ends the inning. Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder Lorenzo Cain.
Line towards center field. Buxton has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. At the plate, Eddie Rosario. It's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. And we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Kepler racing back at the track, the wall, and it's gone. So striding in, Miguel Sano. The average remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season, just under 400. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Here's Nelson Cruz now. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Comes set and the 0-1. In the dirt here. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, Buxton. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full 3-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third. Albert Pujols started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Looking to minimize the damage here. And this is fouled straight back. Ready on 1 and 2. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. Santana comes set. They'll try to put him away here on 2 and 2. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now. Digging in the switch hitter, Sandy Leon. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Stepping into the box, Jorge Polanco, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Kepler going back. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Kenny Vargas. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Designated hitter, Kenny Vargas.
Squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Another 0-2 home. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. In now is Andrelton Simmons. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Escobar onto the grass. 2 gone. So here's Joe Mauer. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Dribbled to the right side. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Escobar into shallow center. He makes the catch. What a play. Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
The shortstop, Yunel Escobar.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. 1-2 now. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit. Digging in for his second at bat, Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Kepler is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Left fielder.
Ready for another chance, Eddie Rosario. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Simmons on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Eduardo Escobar standing in. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Eduardo Escobar.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Cruz moves over. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Ready on 1-2. And he pops him up back behind second base. Polanco is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. In now, Amuri Figueroa.
Amuri Figueroa.
Into the windup and the pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota. Here's Ben Revere. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Ben Revere.
He's set. Here it comes. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a swing and a fly ball. Rosario on the move, and no one will track it down. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And this one gets away. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here he comes again. 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Now that's popped up. Sano will put this one away, and the side is retired. Here's Miguel Sano. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Third baseman, Miguel.
Hit hard down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Ready now, Nelson Cruz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Nelson Cruz.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton moves over. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again. Mitch Moreland. He drew a walk his first time up. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Here's Albert now, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Simmons into shallow left, and that retires the side. Here's Byron Buxton now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Center fielder number 25. Byron.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Coming in on it is Kane. He can't get to it. That's a leadoff single. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single. Striding in once again, Brian Dozier comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kenny's Vargas. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Cruz moves over. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. In now is Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Simmons.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. Comes set with the 0-1. He's running towards second. Pitch inside the throw. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag. Striding in, Sandy Leon. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate.
Sandy Leon.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Therefore, it is Revere. 1 away. At the plate, Jorge Polanco flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can forget about it. This ball is gone. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Yunel Escobar.
Shortstop, Yunel Escobar.
Liner toward right center. And Escobar has a base hit. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. From the stretch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kepler is right there as he takes it for the second out. Stepping up now, Eddie Rosario. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one into. Now at the plate, Andrelton Simmons comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Andrelton Simmons.
Lifted in the air out to left. Rosario is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So here's Joe Mauer. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
A little roller toward the hole. Moreland moving to his right, and he is out on the tag. Now at the plate, Eduardo Escobar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double. Stepping up to the plate, Max Kepler. A great opportunity for him here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Cruz looks up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Digging in now, Amuri Figueroa. Chopped weakly to the left. And a barehanded attempt, but he can't get his palm around it. Here's Ben Revere. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
Oh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Here's Byron Buxton now, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Polanco is there, and the side is retired. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Miguel Sano. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tapper up the line, but it gets fouled. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Got him. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Nelson Cruz.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Shot back up the middle. Buxton is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Digging in once again, Mitch Moreland. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Line to the right side. That gets down, and the inning continues. Here's Albert now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Softly hit here to the left side. And that's in there. Base hit. So coming to the plate, Sandy Leon, looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Buxton giving chase, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. Striding in once again, Brian Dozier. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. In there, and it's 0-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, that was a good pitch right there, and a good job of spoiling it, too.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Designated hitter, Kenny's
ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Kenny's Vargas is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And there's ball 2 now.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups. He fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Simmons.
Andrelton Simmons stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to first. And Moreland will take this one to the bag himself. And this trying to pick things up where we left off. Jorge Polanco comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And a ball 1-0. Here it comes 1-0. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Buxton is under it. Makes the play. 1 away. Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Yunel Escobar.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Buxton moving in, lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2.
Fielder number 6.
Ready for another shot now. Lorenzo Cain. He flew out in his last at-bat. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Buxton moving in. He can't get to it. This one's down. Digging in to try it again. Eddie Rosario. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end. Ready for another chance. Joe Mauer. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Joe Mauer.
Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Hit out towards second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Eduardo Escobar. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is on the ground over to first. The tag, and he is out. Digging in and looking for more. Murray Figueroa. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And a fastball just a bit high.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Cruz is after it, and that's the third out. Digging in once again.
Leading out for the Halo. Left fielder.
First offering on its way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off, even if you know it's coming. Look, 2-strike slider on the back foot. That's a classic pitch, but he did a nice job of laying off it.
And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Third baseman, Miguel.
Into the windup and the pitch. Miguel Sano stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Buxton looking up, and they have taken the lead. Stepping in, Nelson Cruz. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Revere is under it. 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitch Moreland. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's Ben Revere. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Left fielder, Ben Revere.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he looks at one in there. 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. The 2-2 one more time. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite me.
Rosario comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Center fielder number
Here's Byron Buxton now. He's working on a 1-for-3. Bud Norris gets the call as he'll pitch with one gone in the top of the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
That's a great check swing. It's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Cruz on the move. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Brian Dozier now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Skied into very shallow right. Cruz is in pursuit. Oh, no. Looked like he had it, but it goes right by him. Now a long throw to third. And he's going to make it to third safely, and there's your tying run at third now with 2 away. Luis Valbuena will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 19, Luis Valbuena.
Too high, 1-0. He'll enter play with that batting average, still shy of the 220 mark. 4 home runs and 17 RBIs. And he misses low with it, 2-0. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this is going to be a foul ball. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Digging in, Albert Pujols. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Designated hitter, Albert
Pujols. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit on the ground to short. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base. So stepping in, Sandy Leon. Eric Young Jr. will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. A bullet to first base. And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play.
Second baseman.
Settling in now, Jorge Polanco. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Hard hit ball to second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Andrelton Simmons.
Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Escobar is there for it. 1 out. In now, Joe Mauer. Who could really use a knock. Sammy Solis answers the call from dugout.
Now pitching for the Angels, number 36.
Into the windup and the pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And no chance there for Escobar. It's a base hit. Now batting, Eduardo Escobar. He's 2 for 3 with a home. Time called here as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. And this one gets away. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. Fouled back. Runner at second here with one man out. Here's a high pop-up. Escobar is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out. So striding in, Max Kepler, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And there's the fourth wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk. Ready once again, Murray Figueroa. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And he takes ball 1.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. The last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Here it comes, 2-0. This is fouled back and out of play into the VIP seats behind home plate.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Line drive to left. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the tops player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Angels. 4 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base.
Now from the home of the Rangers, there's a good look at Globe Life Park here in Arlington. It's the home opener of this new season between the Minnesota Twins and the Texas Rangers. These two square off on the diamond right after this. And here's a ball hit in the air. Number 11 in foul ground, and that's the first out of the inning. At the plate, Byron Buxton. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one.
Buxton.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. Gonzalez has a play, 2 down. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. And Harold, you take a look at these Rangers entering play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. About time for the home 9 to get their swings as Carlos Gomez is ready to lead off the bottom of inning number 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kepler's there for it. 1 out. So stepping in, Gerardo Parra. First chance for him in this one as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, this is one of those losing streaks, but you know what? I'm a little more cavalier about it than they probably are. But all they got to do, really, this is a good team. Just go win 1 game, and before you know it, you'll be on a winning streak. They're a good club.
And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable. Here it comes now to Andrus. Elvis Andrus is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
That's a nice spot for a pitcher down there below the knees, but I think that call's a little bit low.
This is in the air to left field. Revere is under it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in now, Nomar Mazara. On the year, he's hitting at exactly a .310 clip. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. Hard hit ball to short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So still 2 away, and Justin Upton will bat next. Into the box, Justin Upton. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Line to the right side, but foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss.
Oh, man, I talk about frustrated. You're down 0-2 with this guy. You know he's got 4 pitches in his back pocket. You just don't know which one he's going to throw. I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone, see if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time, see if he chases it again.
Well, when you're behind 0-2 as a hitter, you're in swing mode. Nothing changes that like seeing something hard bearing in on you, though.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him. Here's Brian Dozier now. He'll start things out in the top half of the 2nd.
Second baseman.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
1-1, here it comes. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss.
Well, he got away with one right there. He hung a slider to this guy in the middle of the order and got away with it.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Gomez. That one is out of here. This game is tied. In now is Andrelton Simmons. On the season, he's hitting just over .290 coming into action here. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it. Parra, 1 away. Now in the box, Luis Valbuena. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to Napoli takes care of him. 2 away now. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Popped high in the air. Calling for it, Espinoza. Oh, don't know what happened there, but he missed it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Standing in, Joe Mauer. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. And this is taken in by Upton, and that coming to the plate now, number 11. And the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. Kepler's on the move. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
First baseman.
Hard hit at third. On to first as Valbuena throws him out. 1 gone. Stepping in, Robinson Chirinos. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. This one's down to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Espinoza. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Stepping up now, number 8. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s.
Number 8.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. And this is taken in by Upton for the first out. Here's Ben Revere. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Revere.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. This one's flared toward left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's Byron Buxton now. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Buxton.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Skied into straightaway right. Parra is after it, and the inning is over. Here's Carlos Gomez. He'll lead it off here against Jose Barrios.
Center fielder, Carlos Gomez.
Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Gerardo Parra. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Here's Elvis Andrus now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Mauer is there, and the inning is over. Digging in for his second at-bat, Max Kepler. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Max Kepler.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Settling in now, Brian Dozier. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gomez has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrelton Simmons. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton is there. And that's the first out of the inning. So striding in, Justin Upton comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out. Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Takes this the other way to right. Kepler is right there as he takes it for the second out. Digging 11. In, number 11. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Lifted the other way to left center. Revere is under it, and that ends the inning. Striding in once again, Luis Valbuena. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Valbuena.
Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Jason Castro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit hard to short. Andrus has it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. In now, Joe Mauer. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there, strike 1.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game. Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. I'm not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but ready for another chance. Mike Napoli. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Baseman Mike
left side. Valbuena's got it. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Into the box now. Robinson Chirinos comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Stepping up to the plate, Danny Espinoza. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this is hit hard up the middle. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. Here's Carlos Gomez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Carlos Gomez.
Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Under it now is Simmons to take it in for round number 2. In is Gerardo Parra. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Low with the slurve there, 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And he'll get over to him. Oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that? The runner scores from second. The tag, and he is out at third. And with digging in for his second at-bat, number 8. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 8.
In there for strike 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff.
Left fielder, Ben Revere.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ben Revere stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Upton will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Byron Buxton. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Skied into very shallow right. Parra has a beat on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Now he'll throw back to first, and he is in there. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Hard hit ball to second, right to Espinosa. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth.
Elvis Andrus.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. On the ground up the middle. And that will be a base hit for Andrus. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the sixth. Striding in once again, Nomar Mazara. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Hit back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Here's Justin Upton now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
And a foul pop behind the plate. Castro has a play, 1 out. Digging in to try it again. Number 11. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Revere is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2. Here's Mike Napoli now. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Digging in and looking for more. Robinson Chirinos. A hit in 2 tries so far. Swing and a miss on the slurve. Strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. High pop up. Mauer is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. Here's Brian Dozier now. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Andrelton Simmons.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Lifted in the air to center field. Gomez has a read on it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in once again, Luis Valbuena. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time.
Ready for another shot now. Danny Espinosa. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Danny Espinosa.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Heading after it is Kepler. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the 1st out of the inning.
Center fielder number 14.
Ready once again, Carlos Gomez. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Just foul. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And there's the slurve, but it misses 1-1. He ties him up with a fastball inside. 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Three and 2 now.
Hey, one of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at-bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Another full count pitch home. Fly ball out toward left center field. Buxton giving chase. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now in the box, Gerardo Parra. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. He'll get it into second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Ready for another chance? Elvis Andrus. A great opportunity for him here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Buxton sprinting after it. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Jason Castro, the catcher, is
in. Off for the Twins. Catcher Jason Castro.
Pitch on the way. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. So here's Joe Mauer. He comes in 0 for
Joe Mauer. Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Sinkers in there. No balls and a strike. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now a ground ball for Andrus at short. This could be 2. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. At the plate. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great check swing. It's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
From the stretch. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Ben Revere, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. And that's in there. Base hit. And that'll score the run from third. And don't look now, but the lead's cut to 2 here. So a big moment here, and standing in. So with a left-handed hitter ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. Bat explodes as this is on the ground to third. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. The 0-2 home. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? And he's safe. Standing in, Byron Buxton. Jason Grilli.
Byron.
And now action in
Buxton.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. The 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. Number 11 is over, and he puts it away for the first out. So stepping in, Brian Dozier, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Espinosa's up with it. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, now at the plate, Nomar Mazara. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Designated hitter, Nomar.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Number 10, Justin Upton.
Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone, a home run. Now batting, number 11. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Here's Mike Napoli now. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. Here it comes, 1-0. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double. Trevor May enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. Robinson Chirinos is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. For Napoli, the double is here. Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
The batter, number 9.
Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Espinosa. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. Stepping up to the plate, Carlos Gomez. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through for a base hit. And to score is the runner from third, and that will stretch the lead to 4 now. Coming to the plate now, Gerardo Parra. He's tripled and doubled in 4 trips in the ballgame.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch in the inning. Here's Luis Valbuena now.
Third baseman, Luis.
Here's the first pitch to him. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And the Twins have something brewing right away. It's a leadoff double.
Up next for
Stepping
Minnesota.
into the box, Jason Castro. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Upton going back to the track. A leap at the wall by Upton, but he can't bring it back. It's a home. Keala.
Joe Mauer, your attention please. Now pitching for the Rangers.
Set and the pitch. Joe Mauer stands in as he swings and misses for strike one.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Grounded softly to the right. Napoli is there, and he is out on the tag. Stepping in, number 8. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw. Throw won't get him. So digging in now, Ben Revere. Although there are a couple of bases, Elvis Aguilera answers the call from the dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Swing and a line drive into left field, a base hit. And that's going to bring in the run from third, and just like that, it's back to a one-run ball game. Matt Bush.
Byron Buxton.
First delivery to him on the way.
Number 51.
Here's a high pop-up. Bush is under it near the mound. 2 down. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Well, I tell you what, they've already scored 3 runs, but with that guy over there who can run on first base, I might keep the gas pedal down and send him right here and just keep the pressure on him.
And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Gomez is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
For the victorious Rangers, 7 runs on 14 hits. 2 errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Twins, 6 runs, 10 hits, 2 errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 43 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the ballpark, 49,115. The Rangers thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.